Hello and welcome to Daily Ad Brief. My name is Greg Kirkham and this is Marketing and Beyond. Today we're visiting with Brandy Vega from Good Deed Revolution, all the way from Salt Lake City, Utah. Brandy, welcome to the show.
Hey, it's great to be here with you.
It's great to have you. Brandy, so you are from a nonprofit, Good Deed Revolution. Please tell us a little bit more about you.
Well, yeah, fr- I run a nonprofit, Good Deed Revolution. It's a 501(c)(3) here in Salt Lake. We do good deeds, acts of kindness, pay it forward, and our initiative has been mental health. Most recently, we're doing mental health helps, heal, educate, listen, prevent, and support. But you asked a little bit about me and my background, so let me dive in just a bit. From Arizona, moved around a lot, wound up in Utah, graduated high school early, joined the Army to be a broadcast journalist and public affairs specialist because my dream was to be a reporter. And I actually was able to get my education and training through the military and wound up reporting for Fox News at the ripe old age of 20 years old, youngest reporter they had had at that station, and kind of built my TV or my career in TV. Did that for several years. And then I moved on into the executive world and launched a production studio. And outside of that, about 7 years ago, somebody asked me about what they thought my talents were. And I said, well, I love humanitarian work and I love broadcasting and TV. And they said, well, what are you doing to make the world a better place using those talents and gifts? And so Good Deed Revolution was born. It was an opportunity to combine my two passions of storytelling and making a difference in the world.
Oh, such a wonderful story. Thank you for sharing. Now, Brandy, you mentioned Good Deed Revolution. Please tell us a little bit more about what nonprofits typically struggle with as far as getting their names out there and bringing awareness around those causes.
It's really hard when you're a new nonprofit because you're fighting sort of this catch 22 of getting funding and grants and getting your name and reputation out there because people and companies mainly just want to work with established nonprofits. And it's hard to establish yourself when you're a startup, so it's kind of the chicken and the egg, and that's what we ran into. And it's been really tricky to navigate that. And so I do what all bad nonprofits creators do, and I've funded it myself as much as I could for as long as I could. But then as life changed, I almost lost my 14-year-old daughter to suicide last year, and that put a big shift on things. And, I'd made a vow that if she survived her mental health and suicide attempt, that I would do more, that I would go bigger, that we would create something more. And so we're really, really tapping into that and now trying to reach out, collaborate, work with businesses and companies, work on our reputation online so that we can get that nonprofit score and start being more noticed in that world so that we can have a bigger difference.
Oh, it sounds like an amazing cause. I love it. Um, so, Brandy, what's changed for you for Good Deed Revolution over the past 2 years?
As I mentioned, my 14-year-old daughter attempted to end her life a year ago. It's when you're dealing with politics and pandemics and wars and isolation and division, albeit in business and personal life, it affects you. And it when you're talking about life or death, all of a sudden what matters before maybe didn't doesn't matter now. And so we kind of created a mission to reach out to bring awareness, but not just awareness because that's not enough. So we're creating a big event called Live Live event.org. You can go there for more information, but it's coming up September 10th, World Suicide Prevention Day. And we're trying to get information, collaborate, create this community of collaboration. That's one of the biggest problems I find with nonprofits is this competitive mindset. So we're trying to create this community of collaboration because we're all trying to do good and pay it forward and make a difference, save lives for those struggling with mental health, addiction, depression, anxiety, suicide, trafficking, everything that leads to it. And so we're on a global mission to reach the people, and using technology too, which I love, and broadcast and media and all of the resources that we have.
Oh, wonderful. Brandy, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for joining us on Marketing and Beyond. If you'd like to learn more about Good Deed Revolution, please visit dailyadbrief.com.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.